Hi everyone, my name is Damien. Welcome to the Chosen Empath YouTube channel. Okay, on this channel we discuss narcissism, spirituality, and healing. Okay, now for today's topic we're going to be talking about brain fog. Okay, the narcissistic brain fog that you get from interacting with the narcissist. Okay, and the brain fogging normally occurs during the devaluation stage. Okay, where they're devaluing you, treating you bad, um, just doing everything to lower your self-esteem, to break you down mentally, spiritually, psychologically. They're just trying to tear you down. Okay, and this is the same person that was love bombing you maybe 2 months, 3 months, 4 months ago. Okay, so it's a big switch from being love bombed to being devalued, and sometimes the person that is being abused, they're probably trying to get back to that love bombing stage where they felt like they were in love, or they had a true friendship, or whatever it might be. So their mind is gonna be stuck chasing that love bombing high that they got in the initial stages of the relationship. Okay, so that's what the person being abused is gonna be looking to do. Okay, all right, and the narcissist is just gonna be putting it on, the devaluing, and some of the tools that they use during the evaluation stage, and to get your mind to that point where it's all cloudy and foggy. They triangulate you, they project all of their bad, dirty habits. They try to project that on you, like, to make it seem like you're that type of person. They're trying to make you believe that you are like them. Okay, so that is why I always say they can't keep up with you up here, being on a high frequency. They have to try and take it down to their level. All right, because initially they were mirroring you, so you're actually seeing yourself through them, and you were fascinated by that, but you didn't know that's what was happening. Okay, but a narcissist cannot do that for too long. They can't be at this high frequency that you are on. So that is why as soon as they feel like they have you hooked, then they go ahead and pull back, and they start to devalue, because that is their place. That is where they know how to operate best. Low vibrational people. Okay, no, the narcissist doesn't want you to know that that they are internally defective. They're just shells of a human being. They have nothing to offer to you. They can't regulate their own emotions. That's why they come around and they try to get a reaction, an emotional reaction out of you, or stuff like that. So if they are sad, they come around and they try to get an emotional reaction out of you. Once they get that, now they are happy. You understand, and they can feel better about themselves. So you see how it goes with a narcissist. That's why they call them energy vampires. Okay, so during the brain fog, they're gonna use all of these tools on you. They're gonna project their bad habits onto you, like you're that type of person. They're gonna they're gonna got my nose as always. They're gonna gaslight you, guilt trip you, triangulate you, future fake, all of that they're gonna do. Okay, so those are the things they're gonna use to try and break you down and get your brain foggy. So the thing is that most of the times, when you're in that relationship, a narcissistic relationship, you don't know that's what you're in at the moment, unless you get the knowledge, the information, so that you can learn and know what to do. Okay, but as for me, I was in a narcissistic friendship, so-called friendship, back in the day, and yeah, the narc was devaluing me and all of that. But as an empath, you try to see the good in people always, to try to help them and added with the love bombing and all of that, which you have to admit, you stick around and put up with too much of their, stupid, foolish game and the nonsense that they're bringing towards you. Okay, but during my time running with this narc, I always felt strong. You know, I was seeing a lot of things, but I didn't know anything about narcissism. I didn't know nothing about this thing. So it's like I was seeing things, but I couldn't put it together. You understand? So, but no, I don't know. I just always felt strong. You know. So when the devaluing continued, I was seeing stuff. Yeah, I was feeling some type of way until I ultimately wheeled the axe and just cut the whole friendship off. Okay. And one day I'll go more into that about how the discard was done and what all that happened afterwards, and the whole works. So the brain fog, you really need to disconnect from the narcissist in order to stop the brain fog. And you're gonna have rumination also. The rumination is difficult to beat. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take work, to get over the rumination, because you're gonna, once you snap out of the brain fog and you discard the narcissist, or whether the narcissist discard you, it doesn't end there. You have work to do, because you have to heal and get back yourself to where you was before, before all of the narcissistic abuse. So you're gonna have to disconnect from the narcissist, okay? And once you do that, it's like you're gonna be finally free to be yourself again. Once you discard a narcissist and you're focused on healing, it's like you get back to your old self that you was before you met the narcissist. All right, because even during the narcissistic relationship, you have started to pick up some of their way of doing things, how they go about. They might use you to either triangulate other supplies that they may have, or they use you to manipulate or take advantage of other people without you probably realizing, or maybe you have an idea, but you probably don't want to upset the narcissist, or you don't want to seem like you're being difficult, or you don't like you're not working with the program. You understand? So they will manipulate you to do stuff like that also. But you have to wake up and realize, and just get back to your old self, work on yourself, to get rid of the rumination, the narcissistic fog that you in your brain from going through all of the abuse, the different tools that they use to abuse you, as I named them before. So you will need to disconnect from the narcissist in order to fully get back to yourself and to heal, because you can't, as I said before, you cannot be accomplished all you want, or you cannot be you're not gonna reach a true potential being around a narcissistic person. All right, because even with the brain fogging, you're always gonna be tired, feeling worn out, even when you get enough sleep. But it's like it's always playing. It's like a song that is always playing on your brain. So it's gonna be like draining you. It's gonna be draining you all the time. All right, so you have to disconnect. You have to cut off the flying monkeys, anybody associated with the narcissist. Go straight, no contact. If you can. If you cannot, you're gonna keep if it's a baby mother, baby father, and our business partner that you have to speak to them, you're gonna keep it to the talking to a minimum. Okay, so you're not gonna try to if they even come and try send you a message or trying to, you know, get you hungry or get you in a certain, you have to be able to recognize that, and don't respond to it. Don't try to get in an argument or, you know, feed them anything that they're trying to get from you. So brain fogging is not easy. Rumination is not easy. I've gone through it, but I'm here today. I've gone through. You will survive, but you have to do the work. Okay, I've gone through all of that. Spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul. You know, so there's a lot of work to be done as it regards to overcoming narcissistic abuse. And because one thing, the narcissists, they're obsessive people. They're always gonna feel like they own you, okay? Because at one point they had so much control over you where they could tell you do this, do that, and you just, you know, without probably even asking questions or whatever. So from going to that to just totally cutting them off, it's a damaging blow for the narcissist when you discard them. Okay, it's a damaging blow for them, and they'll be upset. So like when you discard a narcissist, they're gonna run a massive smear campaign on you. Okay, they're gonna try to isolate you, like tell people things. They're gonna run a smear campaign and tell people things to a point where they're like, these people are even gonna believe, and that is nothing for you to worry about. You understand? If these people were really with you to begin with, then they wouldn't just believe the narcissist like that. So if they believe you, just leave them alone. Don't worry about it. You understand? You're not gonna fight the smear campaign. You're not gonna explain to anybody your side of the story, because that is what the narcissists want. They're setting up everything. You understand? So you have to be smart. So also you got to put in the work to get over this, all right? Because as I said, the rumination isn't easy, the brain fog isn't easy, all right? And the what they did from the love bombing stage, your mind is gonna always be on those good moments where you think it was real. The love bombing is not real. That's not real love. All right, they're just doing everything, mirroring you, doing everything to get you locked in, draw you in. You understand? So that they can start the whole devaluation process, and then ultimately discard you for you to suffer and wonder what went wrong. Okay, so another thing is something I see a lot where persons who go through the brain fog, and after all of that manipulation, and you know, it's like sometimes some people are so probably weak where they can snap out of it, and then they're just there living like that. You know, it's like you're the narcissist footstool where they can just get supply from you anytime. But some of these narcissists, as I said, not all of them want the low level supply. They want, you know, probably big persons, like elite persons that run maybe a country, a corporation, whatever. Because if they can really draw down somebody that runs a big business, a corporation, and draw them down to their low level that they know they are at, then it's like it's a big win for them. It's a big boost or ego boost for them. You understand? So that's how they operate. So if you're going to the devaluation stage where they're just you know, just trying to mess with your brain and cause a brain fog, just wake up and snap out of it, go no contact, and just work on yourself. Maybe you don't even need to go back into a relationship as it, you know, maybe you need to take some time to yourself, just, you know, to just get your mind right. You understand? So, you know, that's what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to do a lot of healing and working on yourself. So that's what you should be focused on. Not focus on fighting and arguing with the narcissist, trying to explain to people, trying to do this, do that. No. focus on healing and taking care of yourself. Okay, so if you like this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe so you can see future videos, and thank you for watching. Okay, thank you very much.